what do I actually do and how you can make money from it and print it out of the thin air. Let's talk about it. So today in this video, I'm going to go deep dive on what I actually do because some people were asking, hey bro, what do you actually do? So I've broken down my business into these 4 pillars like we did in the previous video, 4 pillars of business. If you haven't watched it, go watch that video, super important. But yeah, this is our business. I'm going to talk about funnels, setting, custom CRM tools. What do I provide? First of all, the broader picture is I'm a consultant. I worked with in the past in sales operations, sales management under 7 and 8 figure entrepreneurs in their companies. I was like the star of it. A lot of those people told me, hey, start your own business. So I did start a consulting offer, scaling people up to 50K a month, and one guy touching at 100K a month right now. So we're cooking. So in today's video, I'm going to tell you what do I do and how you can make money from it, because what we do is actually a lot different from the market and what people are generally accustomed to. So quiz funnels. Basically, these funnels are, have you taken those personality tests, which is like you're an ENTJ, you're an ENBTG, whatever those numbers are? That's basically kind of what we do, which is we have profiles made by the creator. So let's say you're a basketball coach, like we have one. He has created, wow, my handwriting is just so beautiful. Let me make it a little bit less thicker. Pause. But basically, we have a basketball coach and he has 3 sorts of profiles made for himself, which is first is developer, star player, and then one more is I think is like a prospect. So I don't know the exact names, it's kind of in the basketball terms. But basically what happens is that these kids, they ask questions, whoever is the prospect, they answer all these questions, and by the end of it, we know what type of lead they are. It's a qualification system. Most of you guys do a type form, you do that. It's not gamified. As soon as we gamify that, people think, oh my God, I get to know who I am. That's the first part. Of course, we make the questions in a valuable way that actually is something, not just some BS. But first of all, we gamify the entire situation, which causes them to, we have already given them value. And then what we do, our genius, is that the people that are qualified, we don't give them their profiles. We message them on Instagram or whatever platform the guy has. Like let's say you have Twitter. So we DM them on IG, mainly it's IG. And after they have got DM'd in IG, they ask for their profile, we give them their profile. And as soon as they get their profile, we start qualifying them even more to book a call. This is absolutely genius what we're doing here. And with the people that are not qualified, what we do, let me show you the bigger picture of the funnel, which is quiz funnels. Then we have the high ticket to the people that are qualified. If you're not qualified, you go to low ticket funnel, which is again just basically a free Discord group, or even sometimes what we do is we have a Discord group, which is our DQ funnel, or even school or something, which has access to paid or low ticket, which they can jump on later on. Both are merged so that we have all the audiences and the group looks actually bigger. So I say in the group there are 150 people. Those 150 people, only 58 of them will have, the low ticket funnel, which is like, $9.99 a month or something, whatever it is. But yeah, don't price things at 9.99. It just looks super sales. Just do like 87 or something. That's actually much, much better. But side note, besides that, so that's what we basically do. Now, most businesses, what they do, they have a type form, they have a sales funnel, and most of the people that are getting DQ'd is either they do their setting manually or they just don't talk with the leads. Now, we have an automatic AI system which is connected to the quiz funnel, by the way, and it just scans the leads. So basically, let's say 3 people came in, right? Let's say 3 people came in, 2 of them are qualified, they'll get DM'd and they'll get booked. And our booking rate is like absolutely insane. Right now we're somewhere at like 75%, which is like mind blowing. Like when I even did like setting and sales, it was like 60 or even like 40%, sometimes even 30% is good. But yeah, we're doing like 75% booking rate for these qualified people. And that's how we're kind of working with. Also, on top of that, what we do is that sometimes the quiz funnel does not work for some people. What we do in that entire game is that we just do a normal CTA funnel through the IG stories or even their posts and reels. The person, or basically our automatic AI system, it messages them, hey bro, you commented on this, or hey, I saw your comment on this post, or you said the CTA word, let's say it's profile. So they start working on that because the quiz funnel works at a larger scale. When you have a lot of leads coming in, and when I say a lot, I mean like, let's say you're getting per day, you're getting like 300 leads a day. No human on the planet, even if you have like 5 guys doing it, no human on the planet can DQ them also put them in a DQ funnel, put them in a put them in a low ticket funnel, and also put them on the sales calls and also qualify them at the same time with the same DMs. Most of the time, this even wouldn't be even allowed. Like on IG or like any of these platforms, you'll probably just be like, hey, what are you guys even doing? There's so much messaging happening. You'll probably get shadow banned or maybe restriction will happen. That's where the quiz funnel comes in. So if you have massive amounts of leads, and I'm not saying it needs to be like through the roof, even if it's like 200 leads a day, all those leads are getting squeezed out. Like that's our entire point that we do with these systems, is that every single lead is getting squeezed out, and this is how you guys also should kind of like purport your business in. Now, of course, if you're starting out, you have to do outreach. That's under another thing. But I'm talking to people that are like at 10K, 15K. They already are like a micro influencer in their niche. They already have some sort of authority. People message them all the time, but they're not qualifying the leads. And we work with people who have multiple offers most of the time because it just crushes that. Because first of all, they don't need to hire a closer. Like straight up, they don't need to hire a closer most of the time, because the thing is, like, after the setting is done, we have a DQ funnel which helps them with their entire sales calls. Basically, what it does is it gives them all the data. So I say they get booked, right? They get booked to a normal CTA. They'll still have their quiz funnel data, and they can just ask questions from that, derive the pain even more. And also on top of that, we have placed like another bot on their SMS and email system that talks to the person again, like a post booking qualification. And if they say they don't have any money or if they're in a bad spot, again, we just basically, take them off to the low ticket funnel, and then that there it's done. But this is the entire funnel that we're kind of working with. Now, and it works like magic, because, bro, imagine you have 200 leads, all of them are getting answered, all of them are getting into a funnel, all of them are coming up. Now, of course, most people leave it half, most people do that, most people don't have the opt-in. Some people are just like they're that lazy that they'll ask for the quiz funnel and they'll still won't able to like do the entire thing. Imagine you have a boring type form with 6 questions. Who in the hell would answer that? You guys should track your analytics, which takes me to this section right here, which I made, which is custom CRM tools. Now we have a custom coded CRM integration with Airtable, whatever people use for tracking. And this entire process is taken apart data by data. So let's say 200 people come into the quiz funnel, right? Let's say on an average, it's like our rate is like 160 people opt in. Those 40 people that didn't opt in, we message them again because we know, who they are. And we kind of asked them, hey, what happened? Saw you ask for the quiz funnel, didn't see you come through. We asked them questions to better our data. And then again, we try to reiterate some of the things, not a lot of testing, because if we do a lot, maybe 100, all 150 people stop doing that. Don't do that. Small testings we do till we get this number to around like 170. That's like a sweet spot for like any funnel. Bro, that's like insane numbers. By the 70% of the people are joining your funnels. That is absolutely crazy. But it's what we kind of do, what we're working with. And 70% is absolutely insane, by the way. If you're getting 70 people, that is just money. That is just money. Even if you take the lowest of the lowest numbers, you're still going to have so much money influx coming in and cash flow from your low ticket. It's absolutely nuts what we do here. I'm just like, I was sitting there, I was like thinking for 2 seconds. I paused the video and I was like, this is insane what we're doing here. Guys are making, one of our guys, he's making 15K a month, like every single month for like the past 5 months, like 15K, was stuck at that. He just made 17K right now in the last, I think, 10 days. That is absolutely insane. And he has been working with us for like 1 month, 1.5 months approx. And it's absolutely insane what we're doing with him. And with the other clients as well, we have one guy that was stuck at 30K. He just fixed a little bit of things. We just added all these systems because he has a massive audience. Now he's at 90K. Like, the scale that we add to the businesses are enough. Like, this is the thing. There's 2 meters where you have the people. Like, when you take the money from your prospect, the prospect has power over you. But as soon as you can return on that investment and make them double, triple, or quadruple whatever they're made, now you have the power to do that. And that's where the entire backend integration comes in, which I will talk in the end about. But awesome. So we have these custom CRM tools which track every single part of data. What lead came in? How did they came? Did they came through the quiz funnel? Did they came through the the opt-in that we have on our page? Did they came through the, what's it called? The CTA funnels from IG? How did they come through, and what's been the biggest lever that we can put on? Because every single month, that's how you add scale. You see, okay, and this is super easy. It's like this business 101. You see what's working. As soon as you figure out what's working, you do that thing over and over and over and over again till it stops working. Then you make changes. it starts working again, and then this cycle goes again and again. This is how business works, by the way. If you guys have an outreach message that's working, do that. If you have some piece of content that's working, do that, because sooner or later it's not going to work, or it's going to stop working, and that's where you need to put in this work. So a lot of people are scared to just, like, put out the same content, put out the same tweets. Like, of course, not like copy and paste, tweak some of the things, but bro, if something is working, keep on doing that. Like, do not be discouraged. Do not think, I'm just putting out the same thing. People love that. People love what's working. Oh, okay. Okay. And now we have the marketing and content. So we create a JSON profile of your content. And again, it's all related to this custom CRM tool which we have made, and also a Claude integration that we do, which is basically it tracks why and what. So we give the Claude API, or usually not even API. Usually we just give it like a profile. If you have, just buy Claude Pro, bro. Like, don't be like a penny pincher over these things. Don't be frugal about these things. Buy those things. Those are like extremely crucial. If you don't have ChatGPT Plus, do that. It helps me a lot with thumbnails and all that stuff for this channel, because I'm busy doing a lot of stuff, but I still make content because I know this is the way. I told you in the previous video about, like, I think, yeah, about like YouTube's algo change, which is absolutely insane. But back to the point is that we give Claude a profile, a JSON profile of, okay, these are the videos that work, these are videos that didn't work. First of all, we create a base of, okay, this is what a winning content piece is, and then we give it new videos saying, okay, why did that not work? What happened there? And what could we change? And we repeat that over and over again. And you'll be surprised, and this is the insane part about AI, guys. You would be absolutely out of your mind how good is it at pattern recognition. It's better than any human. If you hire a content manager, if you hire someone who's like the best, the AI can do that work like 5 times better, because the pattern recognition on that thing is absolutely insane. It can be like, this exact shot at this minute wasn't this like proportionate, this wasn't there. It's absolutely crazy how good it is, and most people are missing out on it. I'm being genuinely honest. Do you think people use it in the good sense? Most people don't even know what a JSON profile is. JSON profile is the language of AI. Like, that's the most basic thing ever. Most people don't know that. And you guys, if you want to be first in the market, which I hardcore just believe in, is that you need to be first in the market with everything, whether it was e-commerce, if you're doing even e-commerce, something, whatever your offer is, be first in the market. Like, whatever you're selling, be first in the market with your unique mechanic. And of course, consulting has been around since ages. But how we're using AI with it, what angles did we create? Do we have a unique mechanism? Yes, we do. Do we have also unique way that we have new angles and systems that we're using? Do you have that? Like, these all things give you leverage at the end of the day, which you guys need to constantly reiterate and constantly improve inside of your business. Otherwise, you will not make money. Now, I talked a little bit about what's it called? I'm forgetting one point. Oh yeah, this is it. We focus on inbound only to remove the friction on the sales calls and just closing, giving you 80 to 90% profit margins. This is most businesses operate under like 30 to 60%. You guys would be absolutely amazed by how broke people are. Like, I'm not being like, like, no shade on anybody, but you'll see a guy, let's say he makes 80 million, right? $80 million. Oh my God, such a big number. Okay, there are 4 partners in that business. And also, after those 4 partners, there's taxes, there's all that stuff, there's also staff. That guy's getting like a $2 to $3 million max on it. 2 to 3 million, 80 to 2 or 3 million. Now, if you're making 100 grand, you'll probably make like 25, 5 grand, 10 grand max. That's it. Most of these guys who run these like insane funnels, drive traffic, do ads, all that stuff, these guys tell you, oh, we did $1.2 million in 90 days. Okay, yeah, that's all good. Props to you. How much profit are we taking? How much profit do you actually have in your bank? And usually it's not a lot. This is what media buyers do. If you hire good media buyers, most people are absolutely horrendous at it. Affiliates, all these things. And that's why you guys always, like, you need to be a smart entrepreneur. And a smart entrepreneur see the profit and not the revenue. Always keep in mind. So if somebody says they're doing $45 million, you guys need to see how much revenue there's. These are insane numbers, by the way. But it's the way you look at the market in general. Even if a guy says, oh, we did 200K, okay, is that revenue or profit? How much money are they making? Because I was far, and also the stress, the management, the fulfillment, the funnel, it's all a hassle. That's why we work on inbound, to remove the friction from the sales calls, because they're coming to us. That's the first part. We make the content in a way using Claude, add a structure that helps you to reiterate, to like repeat those pieces of winning content. which always is going to be like your golden goose. That's always going to be your golden egg. If you have good inbound content coming in, it's better than any ads. Now, of course, you can run ads if you want like scale to like hundreds of like even hundreds of millions of dollars or like millions of dollars a month. Like that's a different game. But for someone who wants to make like 30K, 50K, even 60K, even to 100K a month, inbound is more than enough. You guys need to focus on that. And yeah, this is our entire process, what we kind of do. I sit there and just implement all these systems, and also talking with the actual owner, and also, breaking their beliefs, their mindset. A lot of people have issues because you are the biggest bottleneck of your business. If you don't believe you can reach that amount, you'll never reach that amount. So I break those limiting beliefs, and that's how we're working with. If you want to book a call, if you want to do something, if you like the knowledge that I'm giving out on YouTube, I have a link with me, work on one. If you have the money, if you are like super interested, then only book it. I don't want to waste your time. You don't want to waste my time. We're both busy, and I'll see you in the next one.